What's good? What's good, everybody? Y'all pull up, pull up, pull up. Let me know if y'all can hear me. If I look a little sleepy, that's cause I was knocked out. Shout out my son came and woke me up. Appreciate it, Christy. Appreciate it. My shirt might be a little wrinkled. I just grabbed it and threw it on cause my wife don't like me having my tank top on. No, she said you need to put on a shirt. Look like you ain't got no look like you got on underclothes. So I gotta obey. I gotta abide by what she say. Speaking of her, she just tapped in. I see you. Hey baby. Hey auntie. I see auntie. Is that auntie or Uncle Stan? What's happening, y'all? Uh, we're gonna get into it in a second. I'm getting my stuff together, letting everybody come in, letting everybody come in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh, I see Ben up in here. What's up, Ben? Long time no see, Ben. Draco, I see Draco in the building. What's happening, y'all? See, I sound like bro man from the fifth floor. I was sleeping. That's why. If I sound like bro man from the fifth floor, I was asleep. Boy, your boy was out of there. Timothy came and woke me up. Appreciate that. What's up, everybody tapping in? I'm getting my stuff together. I'm getting everything set up, man. While everybody come in. Hopefully the day be a good one, man. I hope the day be a good one. I said I wasn't gonna do no slides this week, but I changed my mind. I got some slides. I got some slides for it. As always, man. If y'all want the slides, if y'all want to say the slides, y'all could just y'all can go to my y'all can go to my Instagram bio and download the slides, and you can have them absolutely free. You don't have to y'all, everybody that been tapping in on a regular, you don't have to give me anything. You ain't got me no give me no email. You ain't got to give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just have the slides. They yours. Do me a favor, share this out. While I'm getting ready, share this out with everybody. We want as many people as possible to get this free information, man. We want everybody, as many people possible to get this free information. Let's get let's get to this. Learn how to get this money together. Yes, I got slides every time. Shout out to homie Stock Zay in the building. If you wanna join an amazing community, hit up the homie Stock Zay on Instagram. He got an amazing community that he got. He amazing technical trader. He amazing at fundamentals. Y'all tap in with the homie Stock Zay on Instagram. Y'all know how we do. S2F baby, that's what's up. Y'all know how we do. If y'all do something, man, put it in the chat. If y'all, put your IG in the chat, put your whatever you do in the chat. What did I do? Why did I get so big over there? I done did something and I look crazy to myself. Y'all know my ADD ain't gonna let me there it is. I was gonna say y'all know my ADD ain't gonna let me just stay looking crazy like that. All right, man. Let's get to it, man. We about to get started. I want to do something I ain't never did before, man. Y'all put where y'all putting before we get started. I want to see where everybody from, man. Y'all put in the chat where you tapping in from, man. Where y'all done pulled up from. How far away are my cousins? Let's see who. Let's see which cousin done pulled up from the farthest. You feel me? That's what's hey, shout out to the runners. That's what I'm talking about. Say shout out to the runners. Shout out to S2F. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Uh we know where Draco from. We already know where Draco pulled up from. Come on now, y'all gotta put Kelly. Kelly might got it. Kelly might have it. Houston. You know what I'm saying? The homie Miles in Houston. Um if y'all into what it is it kennels like with like places that treat dogs right and you know what I'm saying, raise them properly, you know what I'm saying, real kennel, you know what I'm saying. He got a kennel out there in Houston. I ain't into dogs, so I don't be knowing what to call it for real. Cali, I think Cali got it. The father's on Chesapeake, VA in the building. I think Cali, Florida. Oh, Palm Beach, Florida. What's happening? Who that is from Palm Beach, Florida? I'm from Lauderdale. What's happening? Carrington. What's up, man? Lauderdale in here. Who that is? Okay. LaGrange. All right then. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all check the homie Miles out. It's control. What is it? Control Chaos Kennels. Yeah, he out in Texas, got a kennel. The homie P Dub Consulting in here. Amazing mentor, amazing futures trader. P Dub Consulting on Instagram. I already said Stock Z. Got an amazing community with the runners, aka First Gen Wealth Building, aka the runners. Stock Z on Instagram. Who else I see in here? My uncle DJ Stan, the amazing DJ out of Columbia, South Carolina. DJ Stan 1234 on Instagram. I don't see him in here, but the homie, the real Travis Scott, the homie Travis Scott got Scott's Creations out of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He's a chef, man, a culinary artist. That's what I call him. He's a chef. Scott's Creation out of Atlanta. Scott's Creations on Instagram. Yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Cali the winner, man. Cali the winner. Cali the furthest away. The cousins coming all the way from Cali. They tapping in from Cali. Cali won it. Tim looking at the chat like an unknown car. Yeah, that's how I was looking like an unknown car pulling up in the driveway. That's how I was looking at the chat. Let's get into it, man. I waste enough time, man, cause I am saving this one, so I don't want the people who looking back on the replay to be like, man, get to it, man. Ain't nobody got time for all this right here. Shout out to cousin Lex in the building. The cousin Lex is in the building. That's another amazing investor, amazing with the fundamentals. Y'all tap in, learn with Lex. She say she finna start doing the lives for real again. You know what I'm saying? She be dropping them gems on IG. Y'all tap in with the little cousin Lex, man. Amazing young lady right there. It just, I mean, I be proud of old Lexi. Old Lex, cause I got a daughter that's Lex age, and Lex is like into this investing thing like nobody's business. And it just does my heart proud to see young people doing this stuff right here, man. With that being said, let's get to it, man. I'm gonna switch over here to swap screens. Boom. There you go. Look at that handsome fella right there on that slide. What we doing today, man? We answering questions from the IG poll that I posted. Dig this now. It said 237. Let me check it on my phone. It said 200 and let me go to my archives. Let me see here, man. Your archives, your story archives, right there. It said, boom. It said 237 people saw the thing, but only 5 people voted. 237, but only 5 people voted. You feel me? So what I said I'm just gonna answer all what all 5 people asked. Since only 5 people voted, I'm going through what all 5 people ask, and 2 of the 5 ask about the same thing. So that's what we do. We answer questions. So dig this, man. When I put out the poll, man, please vote. Because, like I say, I don't mind coming up with what to talk about on Tim's Tidbit, but I do Tim's Tidbit to help each and every one of you if you got a question, if you got something that you need a little bit more understand, a little bit more help with. So, you know what I'm saying? And put in what you want to talk about, and we'll talk about it. Let's get to it, man. Disclaimer. Y'all already know what it is. If you tap in every Sunday with me, you can say it with me by now. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary. Nothing I say should be taken as financial advice. Do your own research. Investing involves considerable risk, and you should always consult a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Now, with that being said, we're going to do it a little bit different today. You know what I'm saying? Today, we're going to shout out my family first, because I think I might be going back and forth between the slides and coming in and out the slide. So I'm going to shout my family out first in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. If you want an amazing mentor, you want to be a part of a great community, check out my little sister Kiki Williams at Stock Queenie on Instagram. Stocks to Freedoms, baby. Also in Stocks to Freedom, my brother P Dub Consulting on Instagram. Also in Stocks to Freedom, the Stock Baby on Instagram. The Come Up series, Mark and Jolene go live every Tuesday and Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The world famous Bond Bullets, my brother Jason Sweetie. This the man that taught me how to trade futures for the very first time. Shout out P Dub. P Dub took my futures game to, man, I can't even tell you where he took it to. But Jay the Trader, amazing futures trader at Jay the Trader on Instagram. First Gen Wealth, aka the Run Up. That's the homie Stock Zay I was talking about. Stock Zay on Instagram. Amazing technicals trader. Amazing with fundamentals. Learn with Lex. That's Learn with Lex I was talking about right there. Amazing with fundamentals. Y'all tap in with Lex. Lex about to bless us with some gems on IG Live coming real soon. Finance on Fleek, Big Draco. Big Draco in the building. Finance on Fleek. Finance on Fleek. $1 million money makers. Is it Draco? Put it in the chat, Draco. I'm messing it up. $1 million money makers, I think. Prolific prophecy, I think. Put it in the chat, Draco. I'm messing it up. Uncle Charles Coney. Wall Street Consortium on Instagram. Now there's a fake Wall Street Consortium out there. Be careful, because it's got like Wall Street Consortium. That's not him. He's Wall Street Consortium, all one word, on Instagram. I can't wait till they start making fake pages about me. That mean I done made it. You feel me? This last person here, Wall Street Trapper. I don't know this young man, but I relate to him because hey, he's just a relatable person. You feel me? The Wall Street Trapper. Y'all check out all them people on IG and link with them and support them if they got anything that you can support them and buy. Millionaire money makers. That's what it is. Tap in with the cousin Draco. Millionaire money makers on Instagram. Prolific Prophecy 2018 on Instagram. Baby, put Tracy juice box thing on there. What's Tracy juice box thing? If you into juicing, we got an amazing friend that do juicing, and you know, I think she like get all your stuff and send it to you. Like if you know what I'm saying? What is juice box something? Tracy Calendra put Tracy juice box stuff in the chat. Let's get into it, man. The first question that we got here, it's coming here by somebody said get smacked. It say how to read option premium. I'm gonna keep it a hundo with you. How to get smacked? I have no freaking clue. At juicebox_215. If you into juicing, get at juicebox_215. Amazing friend of my wife's, and she know that juicing thing. And then if you can't get it together yourself, she'll get it together and send it to you. And if you up in like the Philly area or something, you probably can pull up on her. Anyway, back to the question. I don't read option premium. First time I heard about reading option premium was through Kiki Williams and through Stock Baby and Stocks to Freedom. I don't even understand what they mean when they say read option premium. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break down what option premiums is and tell you what I do with option premiums. So maybe to give you a better understanding of what the option premiums are, and you can figure out a way to read it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I never asked Kiki or Stock Baby, hey, what y'all mean when y'all say reading option premium? I just do what I do. Cause at the end of the day, you don't have to know everything that somebody else do to be a successful trader. Like Kiki is a phenomenal trader, but I don't try to figure out every nuance of her trading because every nuance of her trading ain't mine. Stock Baby is a phenomenal trader. I don't try to figure out every little thing he do because every little thing he do may not click with me. But let's get into it. How to read premiums. Premiums. What are premiums? Right? The premium, first off, simplest part about it, the premium is the current market price of the options contract. It's how much the options is going for. You know what I'm saying? And the premium is made up of intrinsic value and extrinsic value, and it's affected by implied volatility. Tim, you're saying a whole lot of words. I don't know what they mean. I got you. The intrinsic value of the option premium is the difference between the stock or the ETF price and your strike price, right? So once your premium, once your the stock or the ETF price goes past your strike, just say your strike is $50, right? And the asset is selling for $60, right? 60 minus 50 is 10. That means your call has $10 of intrinsic value, right? If you got a put and it's going for $40, the stock or ETF is $40 and your strike price is $50, you know what I'm saying? 50 minus 40 is 10. Your put has $10 worth of intrinsic value because it's $10 in the money. You know what I'm saying? Your strike is $10 in the money, right? And intrinsic value only applies to in the money strikes. That's what the ITM on the slide mean. Right there, that little ITM strikes, that means in the money. In the money strikes, right? So extrinsic value is the difference between the premium and the intrinsic value. So if the in extrinsic value applies to in the money and out the money strikes, because extrinsic value is the time value. That's how much the time of that option premium, that's how much it's worth based off the amount of time. The more time that you have, right, the more that the time is going to be worth. Why? Because you have more time for your asset to make it to that strike price or to continue to go beyond that strike price. That's why the more time it is, the more valuable the time is. So the extrinsic value is going to be higher. So let's just say if your the premium on your strike, you got a $50 strike, right? You got a $50 call on Apple, and Apple is selling for $70, right? If it's selling for $70, right? So that's $20 of intrinsic value. 70 minus 50, that's $20, right? But let's say your premium is $25. That means you got $5 of extrinsic value, because 25 minus 20, right? The premium minus the intrinsic value is 5. So 25 minus 20 is $5. So the extrinsic value is the difference between the premium price and the intrinsic value, and the intrinsic value is the difference between the strike price and the stock or ETF price, right? Hope I ain't lose nobody. Hope I ain't lose nobody when I said that. So implied volatility. What is implied volatility, right? Implied volatility is how volatile the market thinks that stock is going to move. Like the market makers, if they know it's a really volatile stock, like Tesla, that's a super volatile stock. You know what I'm saying? It makes big swings and big move. What does like super volatile or high volatile mean, Tim? You're using these words, I don't know what they mean. It means that the asset makes large price swings. Low volatility means that the asset price is like less likely to make broad and unpredictable price swings. That's what the like volatility means, right? So if it's a high volatile stock, then the extrinsic value is going to be beefed up. They're going to beef it up more. Why they going to beef it up more? Because it's more likely that Tesla will make a 80-point swing in one day and go way up here and hit all these strikes, or go way down here and hit all these strikes down here. So they're going to beef up the extrinsic value because it's very volatile. You see what I'm saying? And another time, and then, but the IV, the implied volatility, that affects your extrinsic value, if I didn't say that. So like, and then you will see something, what they call IV crush, especially around like big events. Like if a big news event coming out, if like earnings are coming up, if the company having earnings and is known to be a very wild swinging stock, they will beef the premiums up right around that earnings time. And then, or any uncertainty, markets don't like uncertainty, like around stuff when the Fed, like if Rome gonna be talking, or like a lot of times they'll beef the extrinsic value up, beef up the premium, and then soon as the earnings are over, you will get what's called IV crush. And what is IV crush? Like, let's stick with Tesla. Like, and not saying it's going to do it, but let's stick with Tesla. If Tuesday, Monday, the IV on a Tesla call is 50%. It's a 50%, right? And then they got earnings on Wednesday. So you get into it, the premium is all beefed up because it's 50%. Once the earnings come out and they know what the earnings are, on Thursday, the IV might drop to 20%. And that's IV crush. Once the IV drop from 50% to 20%, it's going to suck a whole lot of money out of your premiums. And now all of a sudden, instead of your call being worth $2, now it's only worth $1 or $1 or 75 cents, cause the IV was cut in half. You see what I'm saying? And that's IV crush, where it's like it suck all of the value out of your premium. You know what I'm saying? So let me pull up TradeStation real quick and show you like what I look at on the premiums. Or do I need to pull up TradeStation? Do y'all understand what I was saying about that right there? Typing my password wrong. Do everybody understand what I was saying about the premiums? Be right here sick. That's what I'm talking about, Doc. When the IV crush hit you, Doc say be right here sick. So, like I say, I don't really quote unquote read premium. If you want to know what that term actually means, talk to Kiki or Stock Baby. So, but and then they all, you also have people that say the market makers kind of show their hand when they start like adjusting the price of the puts and the calls based on which direction they think the market going to go. But like I say, I'm not a day trader, so I don't get that deep into reading the premiums. I'm more of a swing trader, so I try not to get caught up in like those day trading things. But what I do, switch over to this one here. Like this is my options. This is my options screen that I watch. This is Option Station Pro, and this is the these are the charts. It look like a million charts on here, but it's the same asset, just broke down over a couple different what's the names. It's like got different little windows, stuff like that. So like just say I pull up a what that was. Pulled up the SPY. Pull up the SPY, and then see if I can spread it out for y'all to see it. But yeah, so what I do, I just look at the the premiums to see what price that it's going for. Like, just say if I want to look at a January, if I want to look at a January call, right? I just come here and I click on it, and then it shows up in the charts. It shows up in chart form like this right here, and then I can look. It look like this chart a little bit out of the window on y'all, and put this over here. This is the daily. This is the daily chart over here. Cause like I say, all these the same charts. All these are the same charts. So I can look and see how much this has been going for in my platform. That's all. That's pretty much all I do with the premiums. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, what just like I said, like if you look at the candles here right now, this call is going for $10.91, and I can see where it came from over time. Over time, I can see how much it was, and I can see, is it really on sale right now, looking at it in like candle form. Whereas here, it's just showing me the current price. It's showing me the current price. So if you got a platform where you can look at your strikes in chart form, you can see where the price has been, like, you know what I'm saying, how much it's been over the time, so you can see if you really getting a discount or not. It shows you, it looks just like the asset. It show you when it's pulling back. You see, if you see where my mouse moving around here, you see it came up, it went down, it came up, had a little pullback, it's going back up. It shows you just like the asset price. It's showing you if you get it on discount. And if your platform don't show it to you like that right there, y'all already know I like to help my people out with the free ski whiskey on everything. If you come to barchart, barchart.com, right? You go to barchart.com, right? Put in your asset. I'm going to go SPY, right? You hit SPY. If you come over here in the menu to the left right here, I don't know if you can see my mouse wiggling around, but over here where it's wiggling around over to the left, you come down, it says options. If you come on down, it says options prices. If you click on option prices, get the ad out your way. You click on option prices, you go to the expiration that you want. Up here in the box, it says expiration. You click on the expiration that you want. We're looking for a January. We're looking for a January at the money strike. So we're going to go with January. Where's January? 12/17. Where's the monthly expiration? That's December. January 21st. Monthly expiration. So you come here. We want the at the money strike, right? So right now, the at the money strike for SPY is 469. That's the at the money strike. And if you come over here to you see 469, you come all the way to the right. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's three little dots over there all the way to the right next to the date. If you click that, it opens out a little window and it says price history. You click on price history, right? And that's how you can see what the price history was for that asset. You can see the price history for the asset. You can sort it by date. You can sort it by high, low. If you click on the top, you can sort it from the lowest to the highest. You can sort it by the time, the date. You can sort it by the date. And then if you want to see it on a chart, it should be a thing over here that says chart. I can't remember what a chart thing is right now. It should be a way to look at it on the chart. I can't remember what is it. Interactive chart. I can't interactive chart. Yes, that's it. Interactive chart. That's it. Interactive. Over on the left hand side, it says charts, and right up under there it says interactive chart. And that way you can see the price of it. And you see it look just like it did in my platform. The price went up, the price came down, the price went up. You had like a pullback right over here. And that's how you can see like how the price of the if you're getting it on sale or not. That's what I personally do with the premiums. That's what I personally do. I don't I don't get into quote unquote reading options, but I get a good understanding of what the premiums are, what they made up of, intrinsic value, extrinsic value. The intrinsic value is the difference between the stock price and your strike price. If it hasn't made it to your strike price, it has zero intrinsic value. It's worth nothing. If you're out the money, intrinsic value is zero. Extrinsic value, that's the difference between the premium and the intrinsic value. So if the premium is $5 and the intrinsic value is zero, $5 is the extrinsic value. If the premium is $10 and the intrinsic value is $8, the extrinsic value is $2. Is the premium minus the intrinsic value. Implied volatility is how far of a price swing that the asset can do. It can swing high, it can swing very far low, very far high. That's high volatility. If it barely moves a little bit up and down, that's low volatility, right? So that's what I do. I try to understand what the premiums are, and then I go out there and look to see if I'm getting it on sale using my trading platform. And if you can't do it in your trading platform, you come to barchart.com, go to option prices, go to your strike. You can look at it in table form, or you can go over to interactive chart and look at it in chart form like it is on the screen that I'm not showing y'all. Like that. Okay. Next question. Where we at? Next question. I spent a lot of time on that question there. The next question is coming from Shatori. It says exit strategies with a lot of time to expiry and short amount of time to expiry. Okay. This right here for me real simple. It's real simple. Exit strategies. Plan your exit strategy before you buy your position. Know when you're going to get out, right? Here are some tips for planning your exit strategy, right? If you're buying one contract or one share, because you can swing contracts or shares, set a stop loss percentage and dollar amount when you put it on, right? Before you put it on, set a stop loss either in percentages or dollar amount. Just decide what your stop loss going to be, what you're willing to lose on this trade. That's the first thing you do. Set a target in percentages or dollar. When I put this trade on, I want to make 30%. When I put this trade on, I want to make $100. Boom. Set those two before you put the position on. When you get picked up, if you have OSO orders in your platform, soon as you get picked up, your platform gonna automatically set a stop loss and automatically set a target. Order sends orders. That's what OSO stand for. If you don't have OSO orders in your platform, soon as you get picked up, go out there and set your stop loss and set your target, right? The computer don't care about how you feel. If it pulls against you and hits your stop loss, it's going to get you out. If it goes in your direction and it hits your target, it's going to get you out. So if you're buying one contract, do that immediately. If you're buying multiple contracts or shares, if you're buying multiple contracts or shares, same thing. Set your stop loss, right? But this time, you're going to set a target in percentage or dollars when you want to go risk off. Tim, what's risk off? Risk off is when you shave to take all of the risk off the table. Meaning, if you've invested $100, when your profit gets to $200 and you shave and take $100 off the table, you're now risk off. Now you have your $100 back in your pocket and you have $100 worth of profit that's still in the position that's going to go and make you money at no risk to you. All of your risk is off the table. So you set your percentage in for going risk off in either dollars or percentage, right? You set your target, right? And then you're going to set your final target in percentage or dollars. What's the final profit target that you want? You set all of that before you get the position on. And once you get the position on, boom. If you got OSO orders, your platform will set all that for you. You buy 3 contracts, boom. OSO order goes out. Stop loss of 20%. Shave off 2 contracts at 100%. Boom, let's just say for easy math, you paid $100 per contract, right? So you spent $300. Once your profit gets to you paid $100 for it, right? Once it gets to 200, so you're $100 in profit, it's gonna shave two. It's gonna shave two. Boom, there you go, and it's gonna leave that last runner, and it's gonna be gone. So that's you're gonna have 3, 6. So you're gonna have $600, right? You're gonna have six because you paid $300. You're gonna have 3, 6, you got $600 because you paying 12. You got 12 because it's $600 per contract. I'm getting mixed up. I ain't gonna try to do the math in my head. But anyway, you shaving 2 at 100%. You leaving 1 runner. Now that means you I got to pull up my calculator now because it's driving me crazy because I got to do this. Okay, you paid $100 per. That's you spent $300, right? You spent $300. You paid when it get to 100%, right? When it get to 100%, that means it's worth $200 now. Boom. It's worth $200 now. You selling 2. Right. Boom. So now you got $400. You got $100 of profit in your pocket. Your $300 is off the table. And you got $200 of pure profit that's still left out there to run. There you go. I did the math without the calculator. All right. So then you set another target to say at 200%, sell that last one. Boom. There goes some tips on exit strategy. And it don't matter if it's long term or short term. A lot of time, a little bit of time, plan your exit strategy before you get out. Hopefully I ain't confused nobody with all my trying to do the math in my head. All right. Back testing. We had 2 people that asked about back testing. Chanel 316 said back testing, how to tell if your levels are respected. And 4 Bumblebee said how to back test, right? Back testing. Now, I'm not going to go back and go through like showing some back testing, right? What I'm going to do is because I can get on here all day long and go back through like back testing on NinjaTrader. And if you don't understand what you back testing for, then it's gonna be a moot point. Because the one that kept it simple said how to back test, and that's the one. And this one here, it seems like it's a little bit of understanding here because it says back testing and how to tell if the levels are respected. So you kind of get part of it right there, right? So back testing, what you want to do when you're back testing, you want to focus on one technique or strategy. Right? One technique or strategy. Don't just go back and pull up your platform and just say, oh, I'm going through and back testing. No, go through and do one thing. Go through and do one thing and go through all different types of market conditions. Don't just go do it. Right? Don't just go do it and do it for like on 1 week. Don't just go do it and do it on like 1 month. Do it in all different kind of, do it in like uptrends, do it in downtrends, do it in consolidations. Go through and do it in all different types of market conditions so that you will know that what you're doing is being tested on a variety of markets, and you know it's more reliable, because the whole point of back testing is to build the validity of your strategy or your technique. So you want to try it on all market conditions. If you want to know if levels being respected, right, you mark off your levels, right? You mark off your levels, and then matter of fact, the last point I want to make on that is paper trade. Once you back test it in the previous markets, start to paper trade it going forward before you go live. So whatever you did in your back testing, if it came up to your 150 level and you went short because it couldn't break, every time you do it, go short at that 150 if it don't break during your back testing, and see how many times that works. If it breaks that 150 and come back down to retest it and you go long, do that same thing. You testing that 150 level. If it's coming up, short it. See if it break it and stay above, go long on it. Do that same thing over and over and over in your test in all kind of market conditions, and then come to the now and paper trade it. The difference between back testing and paper trading, back testing is you're testing it on old already known data, and paper trading is if you're trying it in live real time on unknown data to see if it still holds its validity. So when you back test, if you shorten at 150, when it come up and can't get through, when you paper trade, you short at 150. If you back test and you going long when it come down to test 150, when you paper trade, you go long when it come down to test 150. You do the exact same thing when you're back testing on the known data, and then you paper trade it with unknown data to see the validity of your technique. And I was just using levels because the person specified levels. If you do it based off price action, you do it every time it breaks above this high and comes back and retest, you going long, do that same thing every time. If it breaks below this low and come back to retest, you going short, do that same thing every time in the back test, and then start to paper trade it in the future. That's my spiel on back testing. Hopefully I ain't lose nobody. This the last question. The last question came in by I don't know what they say. Lavia Truly. I don't know. I know I messed your name up. I'm sorry. How to move between time frames when trading, view hourly, but get in on the 20-minute, right? So the way I'm summing this up under multi-time frame analysis. This is how I trade futures. And this is pretty much how I trade my swings by multi-time frame analysis. Get it together, Tim. So when you're doing multi-time frame analysis, first of all, you want to study and backtest the stock or ETF that you're looking at. You want to study and backtest the stock. And while I'm talking, I'm gonna open up NinjaTrader, because I'm gonna go in and show y'all what I'm talking about when going through this one here. You want to study and backtest the stock or ETF that you're looking at. You want to learn how it moves. NinjaTrader, get out my way, man. Just gonna pop all up in front of me, like popped up in front of my stuff. Yeah, and so and what you can do, like, it's 150 million ways to skin a cat, but one way you can use multi-time frame analysis is by using the previous higher time frames, open, high, low, and close. That's what the OHL mean. I ain't want to type all that out. So using a previous level time frames, the candle of the higher level, you can use the open, high, low, and close as like a reference point to playing your entries. And I'm gonna show you in what I'm talking about, because this is what I do when I'm trading futures, right? And what I do, I set trend lines. Sometimes, I don't do it every time, but most time I set a trend line at the open, high, the low, and close of the previous candle on the higher time frame, right? And then I drop down to the lower time frame that I want to trade on and make my entry based off of my previous back testing theory and price action of that asset. Meaning, if I'm looking at a daily, I'm looking at it on a daily, we in a bullish trend when we going up, right? If I see a heavy red day, right? If we in a bullish trend and then all of a sudden the day is a heavy red day, I go to salivating at the mouth to be bullish the next day. Woohoo! I'm getting a chill thinking about it. Why you go to salivating at the mouth, Tim? Because in an uptrend, when you get a strong pullback day, that's going to give you a beautiful buying opportunity on the next day. Thank you, Mr. ICT, for teaching me about this. Whew. And then, same thing if it's like in a downtrend. If you see a super green day, on a downtrend, or I'm saying day, but it can be time frame in it because it's all fractal. Is that the word P-Dub? Is P-Dub in here? They all fractal. Whatever be happening on the higher time frames, the same thing be happening on the lower time frames. And a lot of times where I was getting messed up is I was forgetting to get my bias from the higher time frames, and I was so focused on what's happening on the 15-minute or what's happening on the 5-minute, I forgot what the daily bias was. I forgot what the hourly bias was. So let's that's the last question. So let me switch over here to Ninja Trader and show y'all what I'm talking about. Move out the way, Mr. Slides. Don't need you no more. Okay. I'm going to put it on like a daily candle. Boom. So we're going to go to daily candles. I'm going to spread this out some so y'all can make sure I ain't got my tape on the screen. Spread this out some. While I'm spreading this out, I ain't got my tape on the screen. While I'm spreading this out, y'all, right here where I'm moving my mouse around, I'm hovering my mouse around 45, 50, let's just say this red. Okay, here we go. This red candle right here. Somebody put a 1 in the chat if you can see me where I'm hovering my mouse around this red candle right here. Just put a 1 in the chat where you can see my little thing I'm hovering, if that's in the screen, because I don't have my tape on the screen. It'd be hard for me to tell what's in the screen for y'all. Right there where I'm hovering my mouse around, somebody put a 1 in the chat if you can see where I'm wiggling my mouse around right there around that red candle right there. I'm looking for ones. I don't see a 1. Is that 15 seconds up yet? I see a 1. Draco in the building. Appreciate it. All right. So, okay. If you see right here, we would like a clear uptrend coming from down here on October 13th and going up. We're in a clear uptrend, right? We're in an uptrend and boom, there's a red candle right here. What I say when you in a clear uptrend on a daily level, it's the higher time frame. We're going up, and then you come in, boom, you got a clear big red down, as ICT called it, down closed candle. It's a red down closed candle in the midst of an uptrend, right? So let's go in here and we're gonna put a trend. I put trend lines on the top. I put trend line on the high. Let me see, set a load template, daily level. Load, is that my daily level? Did I hit it? Daily level, all right, apply. Okay, so daily level. So I put a trend line on the high, the open, because it's down candle, so the open on the top, the close, because the down on the bottom. And since it really I ain't even gonna waste no time putting one on the if y'all can see, if you can see that like the close and the open is so close together, so I'm not even gonna waste any time putting a candle on the on the low, because the close and the low are really close together, and that's close enough for government work for me, right? And so what day is this right here? This is the 27th. So the 27th is the down day. So we're looking at making a long entry on the 28th, right? This is how I do my multi-level analysis. What happened? I switched. Oh man. What did I do? Oh, I hit control copy. So it took away my I'm sorry. It took away the screen because I hit control copy. All right, there we go. All right, so the down close candle right here. And then y'all, what happened to that bottom line? Can y'all still see all three lines? Yeah, I got it. I caught it. Can y'all still see all three lines? Because when I look at the screen, I can't see all three lines. Thank you, baby. When I'm looking at the screen, it's hard for me to see all three lines. Y'all let me know if y'all can see all three lines. All right, so here we go. We're looking for opportunities to go long, right? So now I'm going to drop down. I'm going to drop down into a 15-minute time frame. What day I said that was? The 28th? I should have put a block on there. Let me go back out and I'm gonna put a block on there so I can get to it quicker. Right? Where we at here? I'm gonna put a rectangle on there so I can get to it quicker. Right? I'm put a rectangle around because we looking to get in. We're looking to get in around the next day. So I'm gonna put a block around this right here so I can get to it quicker. Because we're looking to get in on that day. Now let me drop down to the 15-minute. Right? Boom, drop down to the 15-minute. Shrink this up. Find that oh, wait a minute. Oh, my lines, let me go back. Oh, my lines disappeared. Make sure my line's showing up on all charts. Yeah, say all charts. Okay, so why did they disappear? 15-minute. Oh, because it's that far back. That's why they disappeared. It's that far back. Okay. All right, so I got my line. I got my box around it, right? Got my box around it. And we're looking to get in on the 28th. We're looking to get in on the 28th, right? But we ain't going to just look at any time to get in on the, well, I don't just look at any time to get in on the 28th. You know what I'm saying? Shout out ICT again for teaching me this. Like, the times that I'm looking to get in is around the London or around the New York session, right? So let me put boxes around the what ICT called the kill zones, right? So I'm gonna go at like 2 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock in the morning. Put a box around there, right? 2 o'clock in the morning, around 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I'm gonna copy that up. I ain't gonna copy because if I copy it, I guess I can right click. Yeah, I'm gonna copy that. Then I can paste. There you go. I paste that, and then we're gonna put one around the New York time. So we're gonna go, let's say 7 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock, right? Tim, why you putting them zones down there? Because that's what I learned from ICT about, like, when the big boys be doing the trading and stuff, right? So y'all remember, we put these lines on, these 3 lines here. Hopefully y'all can still see this blue one at the top. That was the high, the daily high. This one in the middle right here, that was the close, the open. What's up, baby? The close, and then the this was the open, and then the close, and then the low was like very close. So I said I ain't even gonna worry about putting one into that. So check it out. So what you looking for? Like, here we go. After 12 o'clock, when the day start, right? You looking for when the price starts to act like it's gonna move based off those levels, right? This is your level right here it's at 54.44, right? So it's meandering, coming across it, coming to 12 o'clock, and then it starts to come down. As the price start to come down to that area around, it's get real close to this. It can be real close, it can touch it, it can dip below it a little bit. But if you notice, boom, it shot off. This green candle right here. Let me spread this out some so y'all can, hopefully y'all can see it a little bit better. Spread it out some so y'all can see it a little better. So right here. So when it came down, it got really close to that price, that line, and then boom, it gave you the it want to move. You see what I'm saying? It went up and it broke above all this consolidation. That ain't when you want to get in. That just show you that it want to move. You see what I'm saying? That just shows you that it wants to move. You want to wait for it to retrace back. And when it retrace back, this is where you want to be trying to get in over here. If you use fibs, let's put some fibs on there so I can show you what I'm talking about, right? If you use fibs, right, this is meandering here, right? And you come here and pew, that was your takeoff. That's your takeoff. This green candle, when it came down, this candle here closed right close to your thing, and then it went boom, green. It up that. So you're gonna run your fib from the bottom of that candle, boom, take it up to the top of at the highest it went, right? Then if you open this out, let's look and see what your retracement was. Right there. You see this here? You got on here, boom, it came here. This right here lets you know when it shot up like this right here, this red candle down here, it came down. That lets you know I ain't going no further. And then this right here was your entry. And both, you could have actually got in on either one of those, because that's a 70. You got a 70% retracement on both candles. That's your entry right over there. That was a 70% retracement. So as soon as you see that big move after it broke down like that and went up during the time frame, and you be like, okay, Tim, I ain't up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I ain't trading no London, right? Let's move over to the New York time, right? When you coming up to, cause the market gonna be open right around here, but they start doing their trading early, like a little bit before the market, like around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, when they start trading, cause you see the pre-market stuff going on, right? So then it's coming over here, it's meandering, and then see right here, it give you a shoot right here, like at 6:30 on this 6:30 count, it give you a shoot, boom, it's giving you a shoot. It's saying I want to go higher. You don't get in on that shoot, right? You wait for the confirmation. It pulls back into it, and here you go right here, boom. This green candle and this red candle, that's your confirmation. Why is that your confirmation? Because you coming back into it, boom. And then it's letting you know I ain't going no lower. It's holding above this area right here. It's holding there. Here's your entry over here. Boom. Look at your entry. You gone. And that's your how to multi-level what's the name? Multi-level analysis. Oh, and I said it was fractal. So let's break it down and test Tim's theory of it being fractal. I'm going to an hourly chart. This better act right and not embarrass me in front of company. This better act right and not embarrass me in front of company. So we saying it's fractal, right? So we looking at the same time frames. So we gonna come here to the London kill zone, right? And I said use the open, high, low, close of the previous higher time frame, right? So we got this big red candle right here. You went up here, the price shot down. On this big red candle, you was consolidating, boom. Now the bias is bullish, right? It's a bullish day. So on these hourly candles, you know what I'm saying, you meandering over here. And you know what I'm saying? This was like the night before, it was showing you. Look at that big drop the night before. It's telling you I want to go. But guess what? During this Asian time, it may not take off. But right here at the end of the day, it's showing you I want to keep going higher, because what? It sold off heavy. Right here, right? So during the London, when it came back down, it sold off hard and on this hour. So let's put some lines on there. We're gonna use the high, change this to the hourly color. Let me get on my hourly time. And y'all see my names on my stuff. I ain't y'all probably can't see that. Say 15-minute level, daily level, hourly level, monthly level, weekly level. That's all it say. That because you know I trade on the 15-minute. And so we're gonna change this to an hourly level. I ain't capping on y'all. This is what I do, man. Okay, we change that to an hourly. We make an hourly. This better not embarrass me. Copy. We're gonna paste that. We're gonna put it on the high. We're gonna put it on the open. We're gonna put it on the low. Let's put one on the close. Put it on the close. Cause I said it's fractal. So we want to test my theory. Like I say, it better not embarrass me in front of company. It better work out. It better work out. Ain't no guarantees in the market, but this better work out. If not, I'm going to be not embarrassed because ain't nothing 100% in the market. Okay, so we got it on the... So now the green lines are my hourly. I did... Remember when I put it on the daily? I did the same thing on the hourly. Did the same thing on the hourly. Now let's drop down. Now, I think the young lady said the 20 minutes. So instead of going to the 15-minute, we're going to go to the... They don't have a 20, so I'm going to type it in. 20M. We're going to go to the 20-minute. We break down to the 20-minute. So now she said the hourly and the 20. So I got a bullish mindset for the day. From the daily trend, it's bullish, right? I say I start salivating when I see red, strong red candles, right? So here we go on the hourly time frame during the London kill zone when the big boys are trading. The big boys are trading during this time. Here's my green lines. I don't know if y'all can still see them. Let me try to stretch it out. Hopefully y'all can see them. Okay, so my green line, I got a green line here. That's the high. This green line right here, that's the open. This green line is the close, and this green line is the low, right? Check this out. The price comes into the kill zone, and this is the hourly. This is the hourly time. This is the red candle. This red candle right here. When this green candle, next 20-minute green candle, it opens up, it comes down, and it goes tick for tick for the low of the hourly candle, and it blasts off. Booyah! You like, oh, there go my thing, letting me know I want to go back higher. You don't get in yet. You wait for your confirmation, right? So once you see it start pulling back, when it start pulling back, if you're a fib trader, you go to salivating at the mouth. Oh, you grab your fib and you come from this low and you run it up to this high where it blasts off to. Because right now you salivate and you waiting for your entry, right? It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. If you risky Roger, you jump in on the first candle because you don't want to miss it. You got a 62. If you want more confirmation, you hold out and wait. Look at that. You got almost an 80%. You got a 70 there. You missed the 80. If you was being greedy, you missed the 80, right? It gave you one more chance on a 70% right here. And then what it did after that right there? What? Booyah! Look at that. That thing is all fractal, man. It's all fractal. Right there in live and living color. I just did that with y'all, man. I'm through with it. Oh. I'm through with it, man. Let's go, man. Any questions, man? Any questions? That's it. I'm done with it. Any questions? Are there questions in the chat? Are there questions in the chat? So that's multi-level analysis. Thank you, Miss. What's her name? What's the young lady name? What's that? I ain't even gonna try to say it. I can't. What I say? Laviette truly. Thank you for the question, man. Thank you for the question. Any questions? Any questions? I'm done with that. We've been on here for a good little time.
You have a few questions. I'm coming in. I'll be here.
My sweetie in the building. Let me put it on. Let me put it on do it so it ain't so zoomed in on me. Let me put it on right there. Come on, ease on up here. I put it on.
I'm gonna stay in the background. This your thing.
My sweetie, I put it on do it.
So
yeah.
A couple questions, but you I think you already answered them. What instrument is this ES? That's from Lady Diva 727.
Oh yeah, Lady Diva 727 said, "What instrument is this?" The instrument I was using is ES. Now, everything I was saying from what's the name? From the multi-time frame analysis, the way I do it is with the ES, right? And what you can do is you can use NinjaTrader to watch the ES, and you can also use that to make your entries on the SPY or the SPX because they move the same. I was trying to sit to the side so my sweetie can ease up here, but she slide up a little bit. You all blurry.
You good. I'm staying in the background. You want me to come up?
Yeah, slide on up here.
Trading with Dummy said you should do this on my YouTube. Draker says he does.
Oh yeah, Mark, the homie Mark in here trading with a dummy. He got a YouTube channel. Trading with a dummy. Y'all support the homie Mark.
He say good stuff.
Oh yeah, and I was saying with the I think you might be out, baby. So lean over. Get close to me.
What you want me to do?
Get close to me.
But
I yeah, y'all saw.
I'm doing my job.
Okay.
Let me do my job. I'm on YouTube.
But yeah,
and
this my sweetie right here. This my sweetie. She out the screen now. You can't see her.
I'm in the screen.
Because it be cutting off.
I'm coming over.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Come on in there, girl. See, you still. Let me. I fix it. That should go. Now
I'm
she in
it.
the screen.
All right. So, Taze underscore voyage said shade 400, let 200 run. That's what you was talking about.
Yeah.
The 200s.
Oh yeah, what I was saying, I use the ES because if you watch the ES, you can make your entries on the spot in the SPX because they move tick for tick. They move tick for tick. So if you looking, if you how I was watching the ES on um Ninja Trader, you can watch Ninja Trader, and as the ES come back to your entry, then you can place your order in your platform to order, or you can look at the ES on your platform and you can place your order for the spot or the SPX option. Ooh,
all right. Sorry. Striker underscore RIP Quasha. Sorry I'm late, but you were putting lines at the previous day's OHLC.
Yes. I was putting lines at the previous day, open, high, low, and close. And during the London area between 2 and 5 in the morning, and during the New York between like 7 and 11 in the morning, when the price makes a strong sell-off during bullish days, during bullish trends, or if it make a strong buy move during bearish trends, that's when I'm looking to get in on the retracement.
Flix underscore on me. Hello. She said, "Hey, sweetie." Hey, sweetie. That's all the questions that I really see. Everybody else was just basically putting in comments. Rodriguez Miliano used the wick or body for the Facebook. I'm sorry, for the field.
I go all the way to the bottom. I go all the way to the bottom of the wick. I go from the low to the high.
All right, and then once you finished up, Draco was like money.
Yep.
She sent the emoji money face. So
okay, that look like is it.
About it. And no questions on Facebook on YouTube.
Tim NT has an indicator for
I see that one.
ONHL. Oh, it do?
Oh yeah. Tim has an indicator for
yeah, the overnight high and low. The overnight high and low. I've seen that before where it puts it at the and it kind of like adjusts it. Yeah. It has that, but it don't do exactly what I want it to do because I be wanting it to have. Like, I want to have the close and the open too. So I just stick the line on there myself.
All right.
And a lot of times I don't put the line there because I done got kind of used to looking at, and then plus I've been practicing them order blocks that P-Dub like explained to me. Because when he said it, it made sense. Like when ICT said the other stuff, it made sense, but the order blocks was kind of confusing to me.
ADO 2020. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. We can buy a shirt.
Oh, when can we buy the shirt? I got to finish setting up my Shopify store. I got to finish setting my Shopify store up. My shirt all twisted. I got to finish setting up my Shopify store, and then you'll be able to buy it.
He got options except for me. He ain't got options when it comes to other people.
This
I'm the only one.
This the market. I love my sweetie.
That's it.
Last minute trips to the island.
My mentor is dope. Thanks for sharing.
What's up, Tasha? Washa? What's that there? All right, man. I think that's it. I don't see no more questions, and we've been on here a long time.
Thanks everyone for joining.
Thanks everybody.
By the way, I'm Calandra for those who don't know me. So
Auntie say wife making you look good. Yes. That's got to be Auntie because I know Unc ain't tried me like that. All right, man. I love y'all to life, man. We gonna get up out of here. This been another episode of 10. Oh, before I leave, man, let me ask y'all a question, man. I've been thinking long and hard about this right here. Should I keep saving the lives? Like, I'm just thinking about like the people who put in the time, give the effort, make the sacrifice to come in here and sit down with me from 30 minutes to an hour every Sunday, right? Should I keep saving the lives for the people who don't show up, or should I just do it live? You got to get it while you're here. If you think I should keep saving them, put a 1 in the chat. If you think that I shouldn't keep saving them and you got to get it while it's live, put a 2 in the chat.
Let me see them ones.
Let's see. I want the 2s. My sweetie want the 1s. I want the 2s. Hey,
because everybody can't make it.
I know, but sometimes you got to sacrifice.
And then sometimes you got to study.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. Sometimes
people may be on the live, but then they might need to go back and rewatch it.
She said we rewatch the lives. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So rewatch. Okay. That y'all, that's good. That's good. I don't need number ones cause somebody said we rewatch the lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Flicks on me say I need to rewatch them over and over. That's me. Over and over.
Yeah. I need to watch them at least 3 times. Okay.
And then someone said save for 2 weeks and then discard.
The spy strategy. Oh, that was a special. The spy strategy. I already put out. I wasn't saving that one. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody else said study.
Yep.
And then somebody said your blessing is in sharing. So say.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna keep saving them, man. I appreciate y'all. Been another episode of Tim Tidbit. You gonna do it, baby? You gonna tell them? You gotta make the sound.
Yeah.